Hey guys, welcome back to Dinner News. I'm Chris.
I'm Zach.
And we're back at it again here in the kitchen.
Really?
So yeah, if you didn't notice. So I laid out some chicken the other day. Because we got my stuff. I put some in the freezer. Laid out some chicken breasts.
Yeah.
I was gonna make some chicken and rice, which I made some last week. Came up with my own little recipe. It was actually really good. But then I decided I don't want that because I just had it last week.
Yeah.
So then I was like, man, I want to make some like chicken pasta.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make that. I went and bought some stuff for that, right? Then what's going on TikTok?
As always.
As always. I saw something, I like it, but there really wasn't much like ingredient stuff with it. So it's cool. So we're taking the idea, but we're gonna do it dinner news style. Like that's what we do, right?
Yeah.
I don't really know what to. This is like a chicken taco nachos.
What?
Yeah, it's kind of like that. Like little mini chicken taco nachos. We'll come up with the name when we post this. Anyway, so pretty cool idea. With that. So, you know what? We're just gonna head to it. Let's get to cooking. All right, so we're gonna get started. This is gonna do a little bit different. So we're gonna start this off. We've got our 4 things of chicken breast here. So in my Instapot R2, go ahead and start off with a cup of chicken broth. We're just gonna start adding these ingredients to the thing. So I got a cup of chicken broth. I have 4 chicken breasts. 1, 2, 3, and 4. I'm gonna splash some of that on there. Let me close that up so I don't want no chicken juice. All right, so we got 4 things in there, right? I have one onion diced up. Throw that bad boy in there. Okay. Got 2 packs of taco seasoning. Yeah, they're different kind, but it doesn't really matter. It's taco seasoning. So we're gonna throw both of these packs taco seasoning in there. We're gonna try to do this. We want to make our videos where you guys can watch them and enjoy them. Speed up. 2 packs of taco seasoning. Get in there, get in there, get in there. Of course, I'll mix all this up before we actually get started. All right. 2 tablespoons of garlic powder. Because why not? 2 tablespoons garlic powder. Okay. And then some lime juice. Just get you a good little squirt of lime juice in there.
Oh, that's not really much of a squirt.
Yeah, right. And then top it off. We're gonna do 1 can of Rotel. I have lost my.
I think the can's kind of beat up a little bit.
Can's beat up. It's fine. It's fine. This is fine. Everything is fine. All right, so we got 1 can of Rotel in here. Boom. So we're gonna throw that in there. And then I'm just gonna give it a quick little mix around, right? All right, so I got that all mixed up, like nothing major. We're gonna close this up here. Close this on venting. Want that sealed. We're going to turn our pressure cook on our high pressure. We're going to cook this for 10 minutes. It's not keep warm. Why is it not that? All right, we're going to cook that for 10 minutes. Okay. So I got that in for 10 minutes cooking. Everything all mixed up. The only thing you're really going to need extra with this, besides those ingredients, is some nacho cheese. Now I have some nacho cheese because you guys know I work at Sonic. We had a certain burger, had this nacho cheese stuff with it. We don't have it no more. The stuff's still good, so I had some of that. You can get any type of nacho cheese that you want. When it comes out, we're going to take these, and you're going to kind of want it warmed up a little bit. You're going to need some white corn tortillas. We got the small ones here. You can do whatever size. You're going to cut these. Zach will show you that part. And then you're just going to whatever type of toppings you want on this, like your lettuce, sour cream. We got some pineapple salsa put on ours. All your different types of toppings that you're going to want on these taco nachos. So go ahead and get that cooked and we'll be right back. All right, so it is done right now. And all I'm gonna do right now is just kind of let it do a natural release while we go ahead and get our tortillas ready. You ready, Zach?
Yeah.
All right, let's get started on that. All right, so I'm not afraid to admit we made mistakes. Again, as I said, we didn't really have any instructions on this. Kind of seen something that had some basic instructions that tell us. I tried to go with the corn tortillas. They did not work. I ended up having to send Zach back to the store to go buy some flour tortillas. So all the corn ones I have are not working that good. The biggest thing on them is when I stuff them up, I put a little bit of stuff in here, is they're breaking. Well, this one didn't break, of course, obviously. They're breaking right down the middle, and so they're not sticking. No big deal. Good meat. Those started itching. So the corn tortillas did not work. No big deal. We're switching to flour. Let the grease cool down a little bit because the grease got a little too hot. We had it on there, so we don't need the grease that hot because these things literally take just a few seconds. Once we get them stuffed, we're gonna put in the grease. So just want to go there. So we're gonna make some while the grease is kind of coming down to a lower temperature. Since we did it on there instead of like on like a Fried Daddy. While we're doing that, we're gonna cut some more flour tortillas in the circles. Oh well, we wasted some. That sucks. I'm so sorry. Unfortunately, it happens. It was a loss on our part. Let's go do some dad advice real quick. All right, so welcome back to Dad Advice with Be More Captain America and Napoleon. Because I can't sit still on this couch and this cat not come up here and want some loving. So this one is assemble your team. We all need help from time to time, and Cap is no exception. Someone who stands alone is easily surrounded. Turn up with your friends, and then at least you're not the only target. Even if you're not battling evil, you'll still need allies, someone to watch your back. Your team doesn't have to contain a gamma spawn monster or a guy that can shrink to ant size. You might just need a pal who can make you laugh. You know, they say that you are the same as your company you keep around, or however it's worded. Meaning that sometimes if you're around good people, you're more likely to do good things. If you're around bad people, same thing stands. You have the tendency to do bad things. You want to impress them. You want to, be like one of the cool people. But we do that all through our life, not just as kids, not just as teenagers, as adults. We get around certain people. Sometimes we make bad decisions. I've made a lot of bad decisions. I know that. But you have to have, like it says, you have to have someone who has your back. I have people who have my back. Zach always has my back, and I have his. The two of us have been doing this as the two of us for, since he's been born, but really been the two of us since 2011. We've had people who help us. His grandparents help us. We got family who helps us. But that's my team. We have other people team. We have our cosplay team. I have some of my great friends. You guys have met Cubster and Jerry and Eli. Like we have, Andrea and Abby. We got lots of friends. Like I said, my best friend James growing up, I could call that man and probably tell him I have something and he's going to have my back. On the Kentucky state flag, it says, "United we stand, divided we fall." Have someone who's going to stand with you. Who's going to be there with you. Because together as a team, there's no telling how far you can go. And sometimes you're going to have a bad day and you're going to need that teammate to pick you up and just keep going. And then in turn, you're going to do the same thing for them. Because you never receive without expecting to give also and help out each other. Because if we don't help out each other, we're not helping nobody. That's your dad advice for the week. So you just got the chicken. The main reason we don't necessarily need all the juice, but I wanted the chicken cooked in the juice. See how it's all that stuff all cooked up. So Zach is taking all this and
not really Wolverine. The Dark Knight Returns Batman with the this thing.
So very aggressively, Zach is going to shred up the chicken as fine as he can get that, and then we'll put it back into the Instant pot there.
Yeah.
So, all right, go ahead and shred that up for us, Zach.
All right, so I'm gonna show y'all how to put the little mini tacos together. It's actually a really easy process. So what you're gonna do, you're gonna go from your Instant Pot.
Look how good that chicken looks after it's all shredded up in there.
You're gonna get a little bit of your chicken. That's what your chicken will look like. Get to focus. There you go. Okay. So we'll get our chicken, and then we're just gonna put it on our tortilla and fold it like a taco. Pretty much. You see that? Okay. And then what you do, you get a toothpick and you kind of put it at a 45-degree angle. So go from here.
That seemed to work best for me a little bit, kind of like putting them at an angle. And we're kind of figuring out this recipe, like I said, since we've seen it. And like again, there was no real recipe to it, so we're just kind of figuring this out. Which is the whole point of this, is sometimes we just gotta figure stuff out as we go. And have fun with it.
For the rest of them, right here, yeah, that's what your chicken looks like. And that's cutting out some more. So we'll be right back.
All right, so Zach's getting these. I'm gonna go ahead and take some. And are you good, Zach?
Yeah, it's hot.
We put some in here. They don't need to cook very long, because the chicken has always been cooked. You're basically just getting a little bit of crunch to the tortilla, and that's it with it. We got a few done, but we're just going to get a little bit of camera's falling over. We just want to basically get a little crunch to the tortilla and the tacos and stuff. That's all we're doing with this. So I'm going to take all this and we're going to fry up as much as he's got over there. We made a mess today. Ooh, we got a lot to clean up. I don't like to, you don't leave messes, so we're going to have to clean all that stuff up. So when they come out, we'll just drop everything out of that one. There you go. I'll probably got me like a fork or something you can get these things out with. All right. So, not pretty easy, and I got quite a bit to do. So I'm fell out. You gotta watch out because sometimes the little toothpicks won't hold it all in there. But there you go. I'm gonna cook up the rest of them. All right. So here they are, all taken out. That's some crunchy, so we'll just have to take out, obviously. Can't eat those with the toothpicks in. So we're going to take these out, and we're going to plate them up. Zach, are you ready?
Yeah.
I'm ready. You look like you're about to sneeze or something.
Well, my eyes are burning right now.
You got your glass today, and the grease was kind of going through you with the thing.
The grease always hurts. It always affects my eyes really bad.
But all right, so we're going to put this together and get it ready. All right, so we're all done with these. Before I even try them, I could probably say I got some pros and cons. I don't know if making the little tortillas is probably worth it. There's a lot of extra work, but let's see. So on mine, I got the cheese, lots of nacho cheese on there, and then you got the meat with those on here. Lettuce, tomato, I got some pineapple salsa, and some sour cream. Okay, that's really good. The meat tastes really good. Yeah, it's good. It's really good. I still don't know how I feel about the little bitty taco because it almost seems like it's a lot of work for them. But it's actually not bad. It gives it just a little bit of crispiness. Definitely solid tortillas. Are you okay?
Yeah, I was burning really bad.
Do we need to redo this?
No, it's fine.
We're doing it, people. We're doing it. Your thoughts? If you can.
I like it.
Like it. Anything else, or just I like it?
It's good.
His eyes hurting. Wasn't really smoking here, but doing the grease seemed to burn his eyes. Plus, he got new glasses today. They're a little bit different prescription than what he had, so he's getting used to all that all at one time.
Yeah.
On top of just getting sick, which is why we had to miss last week, because he was very sick last week. You gonna make it, dude?
I don't know. They burned really bad.
It's not even that smoky in here.
I don't know. They're just burning really
I don't know. I think these are good. I'm very indifferent. Indifferent. I don't know the word. About making them into these small little mini tacos. Because at the same time, it tastes really good like that. And I like the way the tortillas give it a little bit of crunch and the flavor. Obviously, like I said, use the flour. I thought corn tortillas were going to be better. They were not. That's my fault. Again, we didn't know the instruction on this. We kind of saw something. Didn't really have a lot of... It really didn't have any instructions. All they did, was took rotisserie chicken from White Walmart and added taco seasoning, and they just said they took tortillas, they didn't see what kind, fold them up, and then put them in there and put cheese on it. There really wasn't much directions, which is fine because we made our own recipe with it. But I don't know, I like it.
We definitely have a bunch of...
Got a lot of chicken. I would definitely be having some like chicken burritos and stuff tomorrow.
Yeah.
I feel so bad for him.
Yeah, my eyes are like...
Alright, with that, guys, go check us out. Chattanooga Comic Con, October 21st and 22nd. We will have a promotional table right out front in the Great Hall when you're walking in. We will also be at Kami High in Huntsville. We will be there for Saturday, which I believe is the September 30th. We're not there as the dinner dudes. We're just going to be there hanging out with some friends. Be hanging out with Jerry and Eli, and Abby, and Andrea, and Abby's little sister's going with us too, aren't they?
Yeah.
So if you see us there, guys, come say hi. Come check us out. Until then, next time, I know he's ready. His eyes hurt. So I'm Chris.
I'm Zach.
We're the dinner dudes.